Hello and welcome back to Sunless Sunday, where we sail the Sunless Sea with me, Bardon, in the company of the unlucky Lord Byron. Although last time we got pretty lucky when we discovered some forgotten loot in our hold. So let's get ourselves away. So what I want to do now is I want to head east and uncover as much of the eastern side of the map as I can. So the idea now is, with Lord Byron here, is to just eke up to the point where we can repair a hull and just get ourselves back on, you know, it's because we did so well until we got her killed with Madame Jewel. It's, you know, been a while since we kind of had to live from voyage to voyage, as it were. So when I start heading up this way a little, not too much though. Yeah, actually we're going to go south of this little island here, because we do have an area that hasn't been uncovered so close to home. Okay, then we can start just slightly nudging to the north. Okay, so we've uncovered that area. Haven't found anything though. Okay, now we'll keep on this course in the hope that we're going to strike somewhere new. As a false star flares in the cabin roof directly above you, flares and fades. Okay, sailor has run mad. She roams the ship, cudgel in hand, smashing comrades to the deck. She cries, "He is angry, oh he is angry." Shoot her dead is the only safe thing to do. She's already killed one man. Okay, so that means we go down to 6 crew. Talk her down, calm, call her by name, remind her who she is, where she is, high risk challenge, capture her alive. Perhaps you can confine her until the madness passes. I think we're going to shoot her dead. A bitter end. Your sailor's weapons roar, and down she goes. You recite a hasty funeral for the poor soul and her wretched victim. But who will be next? Okay, we lost 2 crew. Okay, now what's trying to get us now? Well, let's attempt to calm the guys. We succeeded, which is good. Got ourselves another fragment. But where is this enemy? So far I don't see. Ah, there they are. Pirate frigate. Okay. Well, let's try to confuse him a little. Hopefully that worked. And I've got this thing in the back of my mind that, oh, when with all these pirates, oh, when we get a decent ship, we're going to be going around and kicking your ass, don't worry, and getting basically getting back at you. But I think what will actually happen is I'll be thinking, now we've got a decent ship, I don't really want to lose it to pirates, and we'll probably avoid them. But let's try and catch this thing. We Iron challenge failed, we gain 1 terror. Okay. to 52 now. Okay, so we're nearing the point where we shall be uncovering new areas of the map, which is always exciting. At least for me. Hope it is for you too. Okay, now let's get the Z-Bat working. So I won't find anything that time. Oh, there's something underwater some distance to the north. That's not really what we want to be finding though. But let's head in that general direction. So kind of go more north easterly. Okay, let's pop the Z-Bat out again. Okay, no islands. Actually looks like a very deserted stretch of the sea here. Oh, there's something there though. It's probably just a buoy though. Yeah, guess it is. Okay, so we're down to six supplies, soon to be 5. But we're kind of at the point now where we need to find a port to make journeying this far actually worth it. And there we go, Abbey Rock, nice. Some distance to the northeast. So I think we're probably, yeah, sailing right to the island. There we are. That was pretty fortuitous. So we discovered the sisterhoods, 50 fragments for us. Okay, discovered Abbey Rock, another 50 fragments. Okay, so we should be able to get a port-to-port here by observing the sisters. Okay, let's get ourselves angled to cut around the pier here. Okay, and cut the engine just to turn the corner a bit tighter. I don't think we'll drift all the way in though, no we won't. Let's dock, there we go. Okay, we're not going to trade supplies because that will just give us money and we don't really want that though. Let's compile the port report. Here we go. Let's watch the convent. Okay, we got ourselves 5 fragments for that. Let's search the surroundings. We got an outlandish artifact, a lamentable relic, and a revelatory chart. Okay, that's pretty decent. Someone died here, far from home, long enough ago that their flesh is gone. Your visitor by the look of their frog mask. The mask will be worth a bit. The skull would look good on a mantelpiece. And what's this map? Okay, so that's going to be worth a bit. That's probably just going to be trash. And this then is perhaps something good overall. Okay, let's knock on the door. We lost 2 terror, which is nice because we traded our recent news. Get rid of them. Okay, now the question is, well, let's pause. Should have done that earlier. The question is, so we know that the salt lines is somewhere around here. Okay. So the question is, do we then go straight there, or do we head and try to find somewhere else? I think it's probably best to head straight there. So let's get ourselves launched. And if we find something else on the way, well, that's nice. We found Glitterstone Isle, which in itself is nice. But where exactly did we find it? So up there. So is there something on that isle? Yes, there is. Shepherd's Isle is some distance to the northeast. So let's go there. We normally get barred from... Oh, these two are actually really close together, which is nice. But I think we get barred from this island, if I remember correctly. But with my memory recently, it'd be a miracle if I did remember correctly. An electric shiver in the air. Storm is watching, the sailors would say. Okay. Oh, look at that pirate there. Okay. Okay, I think we're okay. I think he lost us in the fog. At least that's what I'm hoping. Let's get ourselves in here and dock. Okay, so Shepherd's Isle, 5 echoes. Okay, we might do that. Let's see what else we can get first though. Let's compile our port report. Okay, in the bleak light of the false stars, surface roiling like a porridge pot. Up with a roar of steam and flash of fire, 3 widows swimming, tentacles, and then we saw His Highness. There's a rather lot of this material. Okay, and Tales of the Standing Stone. Okay, let's see what that is. We got 1 memory of distant shore, nice. So we need 50 echoes to take him on. We get him though in London anyway. Ah, so he just popped up. Okay. I guess we're done there then. Okay, let's pause again. Now what do we do? Well, we know that the pirate is somewhere in here. So 4 supplies, 10 fuel. I think it's time to go home. So let's unpause and head off to the north. Hopefully avoid that pirate, because if we don't, he's gonna just completely kick our ass. Oh, looks like we haven't avoided him. Oh, but he can't spot us too well, which is good. Send the Z-Bat out. Oh, maybe he has spotted us. No, he hasn't. Okay. But it's possible, only just possible, that Guider's Morn is somewhere there to the east. But right now, my main concern is getting ourselves back to London safely. So we'll make our way, kind of cut along here, because we're pretty much in line with where we think the salt lines are. And then if we find something else on the way, well, that's a bit of a bonus. Okay, no islands in range. Let's just correct it a little there. I want to be going more in, yeah, straight west, and we're kind of drifting south a little. Okay, let's try the Z-Bat again. Okay, still nothing. Oh, we're actually some way to the north of where. So when it does pop up, it'll probably be the salt line saying that it's, oh, it's some way to the southwest. Can we avoid that guy? We should have done. Yeah, looks like it. Okay, and should have corrected enough there. Words. Full power, beware your engines will occasionally explode. Okay, that's nice. He's probably going to come for us, Mr. Jellyflower. So we're trying to outrun him at the moment. So why was discovering that particular Jellyflower? Oh, brightest sun distance to the northeast. Oh, we just missed us. Okay, I think I can't quite make it there. We do have a pirate chasing us. Oh, and he hit us as well. Leave us alone, you fool. Oh, he hit us again. Come on, get out of here. Let's get the Z-Bat out. Ah, get. So that place is there. Oh look, we're way north of where we want to be. He left us alone, but he did do rather a lot of damage. Oh, maybe he hasn't left us alone. Well, let's start making our way south anyway. There's Kant's Abyss. Oh, and there's a bat swarm. We know how dangerous those kits are. Yeah, somehow we completely missed the salt lines. Probably because we were way too far north. Is in this direction. Yeah, it's probably about here. Well, okay, there. So if I draw a line from Kant's Abyss to there, so the S, the E. So kind of say from the C to the E will give us a line that we can find that again. Okay. Now the chance of me actually remembering that is another thing. Okay, as we get some Saint Erasmus dancing or blue lightning on our smokestack. So down to 1/3 hull now, which is not good. Oh, and that's definitely not good. Oh, he just missed us. Oh, that didn't just miss us. Or that one. Come on, faster, faster, faster. There's the salt lines. Are we actually going to make it though? Come on. Come on, Lord Bardon. I know I said you were cursed, but please make it. Oh, just about. Okay, the salt lines. Whew. Let's compile a port report. Okay, we got a port report. So we need 200 echoes to be able to pay that. Let's visit here. We lost 5 terror and we gained a fragment. Okay, good. Now, what we need to do is wait this pirate out. Why didn't you just keep sailing on by and leave us alone? Seriously, he's just gonna camp us? Yeah, that's it, go away. I guess they smell blood. Okay, I think we have to go now. Okay, so with 2 hull left, we've got to make our way back to London. So if anybody even looks at us sideways, we're probably going to die. We do have some port reports to bring back, but you know, nothing major. And certainly nothing that's going to pay for a hull repairs. So the next time might just have to be one of those journeys just to get port reports and to try and balance out, like just eke a little bit more into our balance. But as soon as something hits us, we're gone or sunk. So go into the fog bank. Will the ship ever be seen again? Can we actually get out of it without dying? Terror is increasing. Yeah, Lord Byron has been easily the unluckiest captain we've had so far. It's been cursed from the start. Oh, and look at that, bats. Just as I say that. Okay, we need to be heading east or west now, not east. Okay, and we need to dive into the port before the bats get us. But honestly, I can't see Lord Byron surviving much longer, so don't be surprised if in the next episode we end up with a new captain. We're going to get ourselves in here. Okay, cut the engine. Come on, get there. Yes, and dock. Okay. So first, port to port. It's only 5 echoes, but when you've only got 10 echoes, 5 echoes is a lot. Now let's luncheon with Cynthia. So we gain 1 terror, we gain 1 tail of terror, and we gain 1 supply. Okay. We lost 21 hunger, which is nice. Okay, now let's get ourselves back to London. Have to be so careful now, because even just bumping off the pier there, you know, will do 1 damage to us, and then another bump and we're sunk. But we should be able to just about limp home to London. Now, obviously Jewel had to limp home a couple of times, but those are under very different circumstances. It certainly wasn't at the start of her career at sea. Whereas Byron here seems to be, you know, the type that he doesn't really know that much about the sea, but he's not, maybe he's like headstrong and proud and doesn't want to admit to his failings, and because of that, you know, he's bringing all of this bad luck onto himself. But I'm sure he's writing some amazing poetry about it all. Okay, well, luckily we're getting ourselves back to London. And cut the engine, save some fuel. Come on, yes, and dock. Okay, you can do whatever you want, guys, we don't care. Okay, and then we're back to 50 terror. Okay, let's collect our messages. Okay, now let's go to the Admiral, submit our port reports and see how much cash we have to play with. So Hunter's Keep is going to give us 5. Okay, Shepherd's Isle will give us, okay, no money, just 1 fuel. Yeah, that was nice. Abbey Rock gives us an extra 20. Salt Line's an extra 20. Okay, and then that's all of that. The Alarming Scholar. Okay, he gives us 10 echoes for that. The Relic he'll give us 5 echoes for, and the Outlandish Artifact. Well, let's see if the Rose Market are looking for that. So oh, it's pretty much the same crap. Okay, so let's go back to him then and sell this. So 100 echoes. So we now have enough to repair the ship and resupply, which is great. Now let's go to our lodgings, read the papers. Okay, 10 echoes. We kind of need to do this because we're building up a lot of restless nights. So let's do that. Okay, and then what we will do then next time is we will resupply the ship and we will choose where we want to go. I think finding Guiders Morn is very important to us now. So I think that's probably what we're going to do. We're going to pick somewhere to go and hopefully just stumble across Guiders Morn. But that will that is the end of this particular episode. So if you have enjoyed, please consider liking, subscribing, sharing, and perhaps posting a comment. And I really hope to see all of you next time. Goodbye.